Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be covering the lungs. It's going to be a pretty simple video, so let's get it done. The first one, number one, that's going to be our trachea. We've talked about this earlier. We've got our tracheal rings. Like I said, it's been talked about a couple of times before this. Don't know what it is? I suggest you go back and study. But number two, this is going to be our primary bronchus. So this is where that trachea bifurcates, and we get that primary bronchus, and then inside the lungs it'll turn into our secondary right here, and then tertiary, and then quaternary. But you really only need to know that this is where our primary bronchus is. Since we're already here and looking at it, where these two are right there, where that comes together, number 14, that is our carina. Number 3, that is going to be our primary oblique fissure, right there. And number 4 is our secondary horizontal fissure. Notice that on the right lobe, we've got 3 different sections, whereas on the left, it's really only 2. Number 3 is number 4 is only located on the right side. Number 5 is going to be the lingua, and this is right in front of where that heart will sit in, where number 6 is. That's going to be the cardiac notch. That's the little fossa, I guess you could say, where that heart sits in. 7 is your diaphragm, which is going to be down here. You have to draw it in. 8 is going to be your upper lobe. You can see how big it is on the left versus the right because we don't have that horizontal fissure. Number 9 is going to be our lower lobe. Number 10 is the middle lobe, only located on the right. And then we're going to get talking about pleuras, and it's basically just a lining that coats the organs. You're going to see it on the heart, you're going to see it on the lungs, you're going to see it in a few different places as we start moving down in the thoracic region. So, 11, that visceral pleura, meaning on the belly of it. And then 12 being the parietal. I like to think of the parietal being like the perimeter, going to be the outside, while that visceral is going to be on the inside, I guess. And then we've got the pleural cavity, which is between the two. And then we already covered 14 being the carina. That should be it for this video. Going back over this, here is your hyoid, here's your thyroid cartilage, this is your thyrohyoid membrane, you remember that. Here's your cricoid, and then there's your cricothyroid membrane right in there. But that should be it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Alright, I just want to give credit where credit is due. These are the books and the resources I used for the videos. So first we have Essentials of Human Anatomy by Dr. Kurt Walker. We then have Essential Clinical Anatomy by Keith L. Moore and M.R. Auger and Arthur F. Daly. I also used Structure and Function of the Human Body by Mark Nilsson and Jamie Garbett. The last book I have is The Concise Book of Trigger Points by Simon Neil Asher. And then I used the app called Complete Anatomy. As you've seen from the videos, it's amazing. If you can afford it, I suggest it. It's such a useful tool when learning this stuff. So that's it. Have a good day.